Okay, guys, trying again. See if this lets me go live. Let's see if that works instead. I'm trying to get myself live on my own personal Facebook page. So seeing if this works indeed. Not sure at the moment. I'm using Restream, but okay, cool. So it looks like I am live, in fact, actually. So I'm just editing the post on Facebook. Cool, guys. So if you can just drop a comment, so let me know if you can drop a comment. Let me know if you're here. I've got this message thing showing, and yeah, I'm gonna at least make a bunch of calls. I'd like to have several conversations. So if you've just joined, please do leave a comment. Apparently, Restream will show it on the right-hand side, which is why my video is a little bit smaller. So it's my first time using. I say it's my first time. It's my first time back in a long time using this, and I'd like to just see if anyone is with us. I've not done an email outreach campaign. Today's really about testing to see if this bloody thing works and to see where I get with it. I don't know what that does. So just let me know what your name is, where you're coming in from. So I just see Facebook user on Restream here, which is annoying. It doesn't, of course, contain your details, but if I jump into Facebook and take a look, then I can see potentially who's there. So cool, guys. Yeah. So today I'm going to be making some cold calls. I wonder. Yeah, great, Tenny, good man. I wonder, automatically share screen, disable this if you want to turn it on manually. Hey, Andalib, how are you? Tenny, what's up? So I'm going to be just basically doing some cold calls. We've got a list of leads for one of our clients. I'm also going to be calling to pitch PR. So basically, if you're just joining, my name's Deepak. I run a company called Pearl Lemon Leads. One of the things that we do is appointment setting and outreach effectively. And part of that, of course, involves speaking to human beings. So it should be a fun ride. Apologies if today's a bit glitchy. I'm just getting the hang of ultimately this setup and seeing what I can do to get the wheels turning. So yeah, let me know what your name is. Let me know where you're from. Let me know what you're doing. Tenny, if you're still here, if you can ping the people who want to see me cold call live, that'd be great. And I'm going to just taking a look at a sheet that I've got to see who it is that I could potentially call and reach out to. So yeah, I've got a Heather list, a Farah list, and a Celeste list. So yeah, guys, just taking a look at the list that I've got. Today's going to be a little bit messy, so to speak, but I want to give this a go and see where we get, basically. So see who's here. Cool. All right, guys. So I think everybody can hear me and see me. I've got 8 people that are viewing, and I'm going to effectively start, for a little bit at least, making a couple of cold calls. So let me just so I've got a list here of people, and hopefully when I make these calls, you'll be able to kind of hear everything that happens. I'm just gonna use my mobile. I'm not using the dialer today, and I'm just gonna ring some numbers and see basically what happens and see where we get to. So let me, without further ado, give it a go. So just to give you some context, I'm the founder at Pearl Lemon Leads. We do appointment setting and all of that good stuff. We are running an outreach campaign for PR to try and identify, companies that we could potentially do business with in the PR space. So I've got some companies here that potentially we could do some business with. So I'm trying to identify Screen Cloud, who is best to call. So without further ado, you know what? Let's just start ringing some numbers and let's see what happens. So you can't see what I'm seeing, but caller. Let's change that to caller. Let's make that. I've got a Google Sheet in front of me, and I'm gonna just start ringing folks, basically. So first of all, I'm going to be calling Ali Newton from Exposure Ninja. That's a marketing company. Dan Boyer. I'm trying to find bots lovers. I'm trying to find some big company names in here where it would make sense to ring somebody. AMD Computing. So this bloke Warren at AMD Computing, I think. Let's have a look at Warren. And see what happens when I ring Warren. I'm just bringing up Warren's website. Okay, award-winning IT support for your business. IT advisor and journalist, Warren is. And he's an IT advisor at AMD Computing. So I don't know if that's the right chap, to be honest with you. So, but let's call him and let's see what happens. So, Warren, off we go. I'm assuming everybody can hear me. Cool. So, time to ring Warren. Wish me luck, folks. Let's see what happens. So I wonder if you guys can see my screen. Can you guys let me know if you can see my screen? I should have AMD Computing in front of me right now. So someone could let me know if you can see my screen. That would be great. I'm just jumping over to Facebook now to see what's going on. If you can let me know if you can. Okay, great. So you can see my screen. So let's see what happens when I ring AMD Computing. I'm calling this bloke Warren. I'm on whereby. Oh crap! I'm meant to be having a meeting right now. So I don't know what that is about actually with Rebecca. So Rebecca, I will have to come back to you because I'm meant to be calling live. So there you go. So Warren. So here we go. Here's Warren Dunham. I've got his details here. Just open it up. I've got his phone number as well. 07743. Oh, 07743 877 128. Right, guys, calling Warren. He's a journo, so I might offer him appointment setting services instead of PR. As a journalist, he might be insulted by that. I think that's the way I'm going to go. I'm not going to offer a journalist digital PR if he's still a journalist and copywriter.
Hello, it's Warren Dunham. Please leave a message and we'll get back to you as quickly as I can. Thank you.
So what we'll do, Warren didn't answer, okay, guys? So one of the things that I will do, and people don't often do this, depending upon where you're ringing from, of course, I'm ringing from my mobile phone, so I'm going to save his details, and in the details of the message, I'm going to put cold call, and then the company I'm going to put is ADM Computing. And then I think there's some opportunity to maybe leave notes in my phone. Another field, notes, offer, appointment setting. So that's the way that I'd approach it. So now I've got, I don't know if people can see it. Let me come back here. Basically, I've saved Warren phone number and I've written cold call. So that way, if he rings back, I'll know exactly. Thank you, Wally. I'll know exactly what it's about. So now I'm going to try someone else. So let's try Anil. What does Anil do? And Anil is a CEO. I'm kind of tempted just to ring businesses off Yelp at this rate, to be honest with you guys. But let's now try Anil. Cool. So, all right. How big is this company? 20 employees. Okay, so Anil's a good guy to ring. Let's ring Anil and see what happens. So called, no answer. Let's now ring Anil. So we've got we've got a phone number here. So let's do that. 07743 nope, 07831 322 966. Cool. Let's give Anil a call. Hopefully you guys can hear it.
Anil?
Hi there. Sorry, is this Anil?
Yeah, speaking.
Hey, Anil, my name's Deepak, or well, Deepak. It depends who's who's asking, I guess. I don't know if I've got the right details, but I've got you on my list here, and my colleague Celeste, I think she reached out to you on LinkedIn in regards to PR. Does that ring a bell at all, or you got no idea what I'm talking about?
I mean, I'm getting a lot of reach outs at the moment regarding PR, so you may have done. What's saying specifically too?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Okay, so really simply, I'm part of the team at Pearl Lemon. Celeste is a colleague of mine. We do public relations and PR outreach and placements effectively for businesses like, is it Worker? Is that the correct way to? Okay, all right, great. I just wanted to make sure that I got it right. And yeah. So 1 out of 1 at least. I've got the name right. Good start. Yeah, and look, to be really honest, I'm calling to see if I could, if there's a scope for it, walk you through very briefly what we do, or really just to find out if PR and looking and working with a external firm to help land PR placements is something that you guys have either considered or you're thinking about, or maybe not at all. So really, it's just an exploration on that front, to be honest with you, to begin with.
Sure. Well, look, I appreciate you reaching out. I mean, to cut a long story short, we already have a PR and marketing agency that got involved.
Damn.
You may already know them. This company called the Gutenberg.
Okay. Yeah, I know of them. I don't know them personally, but I know of them definitely.
So so we're already engaged with them. So we're doing quite a lot of outreaching, through their efforts, and sort of joined up effort for us, because this isn't just a UK gig for us. We're on a global journey at the moment. So they've got offices in the US and also in India as well. And at the moment, in hand, but more than happy to keep in touch. If there's stuff specific that you guys have come across that might be worth our while, more than happy to drop me a line.
Absolutely. Well, look, thank you. That makes a lot of sense, and it sounds like you're kind of already sorted there. Whilst I have you here, are there so we do other things outside of PR, and I definitely don't want to come across as we do everything. We definitely don't.
Sure.
For example, social media is something we're crap at. Just a good example of something we're not good at. But are there other kind of gaps or areas in terms of bringing on external partners that you guys are considering? Is there a need in other spaces? I mean, I could obviously high level just bullet point, these are the other things we do that I'd be confident enough to say that we're pretty good at. What is there scopes in other spaces outside of PR?
I mean, look, we're always using, I would say, outsource or partner companies to do certain activities, because it's obviously quicker than building out your own competence in the short run. So we're definitely doing that. So no problem in having that model in place. I guess what might be easier is if you just take my email address, just drop me an email and let me know the different things you do. And if there's something in there that suits the purpose, that we still have a gap with, more than happy to get the relevant team internally to reach out to you.
Okay, all right, brilliant. That sounds like a good plan. I've got now. Celeste's done a good job. We hope. Is it ANNIL@worker.io? Is that your email?
Yep, that's correct. Yeah.
Okay, amazing. Well, my name's Deepak or Deepak. I will. I'll send you an email out with just some general bits and pieces. Am I okay to give you a ring back, say on Friday? Just say, hey, what did you? Was it any good? Does that work for you or not really?
Yeah, I mean that's fine. Just make sure it's in the afternoon, because my morning's completely back to back on Fridays with catch-ups with the team. So Friday afternoon, no problem, and I'll make see your email.
That sounds brilliant. And very quick, would you prefer that I ring you? Would you? Because some people I see use WhatsApp more and more. Would you prefer I send you like a one-line DM on WhatsApp? I've got. I think it's on your LinkedIn, because I've got a mobile number that. Well, of course I've got your mobile number. I've just rung you. Sorry, that was a silly thing to say.
Best to drop me an email on it, because it's certainly in other people then. It's easier doing it through email. So if you do that, and if you want to just follow up via WhatsApp or a call on Friday afternoon, that's fine. Okay,
brilliant. Well, Anil, thank you for taking the time to entertain me, buddy. I appreciate it, and I'll ping an email across before end of day, and then I'll just in case you get busy, I'll just politely say, hey, any thoughts on Friday, if that works for you?
No problem at all. Appreciate it. Thanks, Deepak.
Brilliant. Take care, Anil. See you, man.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Okay, guys, let me stop sharing my screen. Were you guys able to hear that call? I don't know who was listening through to that, so do let me know if you heard that call. That was my first call. Seemed reasonable enough with Anil. I think that maybe something could come from it, maybe something couldn't, but he seems like a good guy. So what I do is then write called, wants an email. And I'm gonna put together his work. Guys, if you're wondering what I'm doing a very, very bad version of obviously doing outreach at scale. The team do this at scale, but I think that I just want to show you and give you some insights into how we might work when we're running outreach. So Neil work Chandler, and then the notes is send a general introductory slide deck. So what I might now do for those who brilliant. Were you Tenny, were you able to hear the other person as well, by the way? If you can let me know, that'd be great. So what I'm now going to do, everybody, is Lydia. Can you send, can you guys see my screen? I hope you can see my screen. Yeah, you can, I think. Can you send, and then I'll grab Anil's email. A general intro slide deck. So you might not be able to see this because it's quite small. I'm asking Lydia to sort this out. The general intro slide deck and CC me in today, tomorrow with a hey Anil, I know Deepak spoke to you. We're updating our slide decks, by the way, which is why, in case you're wondering. And Lydia, here's a general intro to our services. Attached. We're on. So my computer looks like it's on the verge of collapse, basically, with how bloody slow it's been. But I'm trying to speed this up. Tenny, if you're watching, I'm going to put you in so that you know what this is in reference to. So that's that part there. Okay, great. So guys, we called Anil. Now let's call. Is that Santander? That's an international phone number, so let's not bother with that. Emotion Digital. So they're a digital PR agency, I guess. Let's have a look at what they say. It'd be good to identify founders. So I'm noticing on this sheet, Tenny, if you're watching, we don't have any job titles, which is really quite annoying, isn't it? So I don't know why we wouldn't have job title here, because it would speed up this process massively. So if we can look to get job titles on here, Tenny. So Tenny's one of the team guys who's watching. It's probably just my own team at the moment who are watching. So let's have a look at Exposure Ninja. They're a marketing agency. So I'm not going to call them and offer them. I mean, I could call them and offer them PR, I presume, but I want to have a look at their site and then get a sense of what's going on. Also, Dan Bowyer, who's a partner. So Exposure Ninja. Let's have a look at Exposure Ninja. Request a free review. So they've got a one. Okay, here we go. Services. Okay, so we won't offer them. We won't offer Exposure Ninja PR because they're just not going to go for it. But I will say that we'll offer them appointment setting and see what happens. So I'm going to give PR Ninja a ring now. So let's see what happens. So I'm going to offer these guys appointment setting. This is Ali Newton, who's head of digital. So this should be quite an interesting call. So Mr. Ali Newton, head of digital marketing sales. Miss Ali Newton. So let me call Ali and see what happens. So 07867 498 426. Okay, here we go. Calling Ali from Exposure Ninja.
This is the Vodafone voicemail service for.
So that's Ali Newton. She did not answer, but I'm gonna again save her details. So guys, this is going to be a short one today. I'm really just looking to have one more good phone call. If I can get like 2 appointments or 2 good conversations into the diary, then that would be fantastic. It would mean that would be a good goal for the day. So I've called Ali, no luck, but I've saved her details. So call Deepak. Called, no answer. We'll try again. I think that's the way to do it. The notes, let's make that orange also. And then let's title that. Give me a second, guys. You're saying caller call notes. So we've called Ali Newton now. So called Ali Newton. So Dan Boyer, who is this guy? Let's have a look. Dan, partner at Superseed. I run a VC fund that invests in technical co-founders building automation startups, and we help them go to market. My job to help founders get out of startup mode. My job to help founders get their first £1 million. Okay, cool. So Superseed, seed fund. All right, so Dan might be an interesting guy to ring potentially. So let's give Dan the phone call and see what happens. Oh no, Dan doesn't have a phone number. Crap, so that's not going to work. Although if I can Superseed, maybe I just ring the company line and see what happens. All right, let's get. We're going to try a bit different, guys. I think I'm still sharing my screen, aren't I? Yeah. So I'm going to try and call Dan. I'm going to try ring their landline. See what happens.
Good afternoon, Superseed. Natalie speaking.
Hi, could I speak to Dan, please?
I'm afraid I'm not in the same office as him and I can't transfer. Can I get him to give you a call back?
Yeah, sure. So there's no, because this is the only number I've got listed for Dan, actually. He was talking to my colleague Celeste. There's no direct line for his office, but per chance.
Yeah, he's in a meeting at the moment, though, so it's probably better if I get him to give you a call back.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he was talking to your colleague Celine. Sorry, what was your name?
Sorry, yeah. So he's talking to my colleague Celeste, and my name's Deepak, spelled Deepak. So Deepak. Does my phone number come up? I'm just ringing from my mobile, or shall I give it to you?
Let me just check. 07877
Yeah,
99
exactly.
4351.
Exactly.
Super, I'll pass the message on.
Okay, amazing, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. So, guys, that was me calling the VC fund, Superseed, to see if I could talk to good old Dan, and I wonder if he'll call back. See what happens. Just tried giving him the call to see what would happen. I've not yet had my good second conversation. Could you guys all hear that also? I'm guessing yes. So let's do Deepak. Called, no answer, left a message, and then the number that I'll put here I grabbed from LinkedIn, which was here. I probably, there's different theories on whether I should have left my details, because will Dan call back, will Dan not call back, etc., that kind of jazz. But I think that add that in there. So that's that number. Royal Academy of Music. That sounds like a good one. So let's try and ring Christopher Webber right now and see what happens. Give me a second, guys. Aiming to have, as I said, so I may get some callbacks later, and I'll obviously let you know what comes of that. So he's head of advancement operations, logistical oversight and supporting greater business planning and music. So I don't know if they're a company that needs PR at all, but okay, let's try and call him from the perspective of Christopher Webber. Let's go to the Royal Academy of Music. They've got 355 employees, so I don't know if Christopher's going to be a person that I would speak to, but I'm gonna try and ring their landline, see what happens. 020 787 020 787 373 37373. Okay, so let's try and see if I can get through to Christopher.
You have reached the Royal Academy of Music. In response to the national coronavirus lockdown, the Academy is closed to the public and operating with a reduced staff team. You can email the General Office at go@ran.ac.uk and we will respond as soon as possible. If you would like to try an extension, you may do so now.
Okay, I can't be bothered with that one. I think that's going to take too long. So let's have a look instead at someone that we could call directly. This is Angie. Let's have a look at who Angie is and who she works for. So that will be good. But independent commercial representation. Angie, what do you do, Angie? You are founder and principal, intermediary, was launched off commercial services to youth companies and creative companies. We offer commercial representation aimed, okay. So how big is that? 10 employees, okay. Okay, so maybe there is some scope there. So let's give, let's see what people are saying here. Let's give Angie a ring, see what happens. So Angie, okay. Angie, I'm coming for you. 07884 005 868. All right, great. Here we go, guys. I'm calling Angie, intermediary.
Hello.
Hi there. Sorry, is this Angie?
It is, yes.
Angie, my name's Deepak. I'm calling because, correct me if I'm wrong, my colleague Celeste connected with you on LinkedIn not too long ago in regards to PR. Does that ring a bell, or does it not at all? I can start from the top if it doesn't ring a bell.
Maybe. I'm not sure. How can I help?
Yeah, absolutely. So long story short, I'm calling from Pearl Lemon. We're effectively a marketing agency. Celeste messaged you, to my understanding, on LinkedIn in regards to potentially exploring any scope for ultimately public relations outreach. That's one of the things that we do, and you know, digital marketing is something that we do just broadly. And yeah, being honest, I was just calling to see, you know, if you guys work with external marketing partners, if there's any scope for that, and then, you know, if it's possible to just, you know, explore that a little bit further with yourself.
I wouldn't need your services at the moment.
Understood.
So, yeah, but thank you for reaching out, though.
That's okay. Is it something that, and feel free to say probably not, because I definitely don't want to, you know, waste anybody's time. Is it something that Deepak at some point, you know, in the near future, it would be possible? I don't know whether that would be yourselves, but certainly it's possible. Or is it a case of probably not? Because I'd love to kind of follow up, but I also appreciate, of course, honesty.
Yeah, no, we probably wouldn't.
Yeah,
it's basically yeah, we don't need that at the moment.
That's okay.
For the next 5-10 years, maybe. Who knows? But yeah.
No, look, I wanted to ask the question.
Yeah, have it in my inbox. Should I make enough money to pay anyone for your services?
Look, I appreciate the honesty, and thank you for being straightforward with that. You know, I definitely don't want to, you know, chase something that's going to piss you off, and you know, let's say be not that fruitful from our perspective. So look, Angie, I really appreciate your honesty, and no, that's it really. I wish you and intermediary well. This is my number. I'm Deepak. If anything ever changed, then I'll also send you a connection request on LinkedIn, so you can at least tie the loop, so to speak, and be like, okay, that's the chap who just rang me.
Yeah, no worries at all. Have a good day.
All right, brilliant. Thank you, Angie.
Thanks.
All right, bye. Guys, did you hear all of that? For those who are still watching, was that clear to you? That call? I want to see if people are able to hear that. I don't know where these messages come in from, really, to be honest with you, but just double checking. Let me stop my screen sharing. Let me come back to you guys. So guys, not sure, but there we have it. I had I made let's have a look at my call notes. I made 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 calls. I got through really to 2 people, like where I could have conversations. One of them says, look, follow up on Friday. I think that could potentially turn into something. So that was over the 30 minutes. Not a terrible not a terrible start, but there you go, guys. So I'm going to be back next week again, doing the same thing, hopefully more effectively, and I'll prepare numbers and the like for next time. So this is me from Pearl Lemon Leads. I hope that you enjoyed that. Catch you next week. See you guys.